Sir, you are back. Okay.
Yeah, I just joined.
Okay. So we are discussing about the third-party procurement process. Okay. So what do you mean by third-party procurement process? So we will be getting the order from the customer, but instead of I'm supplying the goods to the customer, I'm informing to the supplier to send the goods directly to the customer. Okay. So in this case, what will happen? I'm so if I'm the customer, okay, suppose I'm the customer, okay, so I'm raising to the company the order which company will be receiving the customer order. Then I'm informing to the supplier, that means vendor, to supply the goods directly to the customer. Okay. So generally what will be happen in the normal cases, how it will happen? We will get the order from the customer, then we will be supplying the goods to the customer, right? But
Yeah.
in this case, what will be happen? Once I get the order from the customer, immediately I'm informing that to my supplier, I got this order. Okay, so you can directly dispatch the goods to the customer instead of you are sending to me and I'm again repacking and I'm sending back to the customer. Instead of that, okay, I'm just requesting that vendor directly dispatch the goods to the customer. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
So sales order will be received by the customer. From the customer, the company will be receiving the sales order. Okay, then we will be creating the PO to vendor, informing, okay, please supply the goods to the. Can you go on mute, guys? So I'm getting so much disturbance. Okay, and I'm just vendor will be dispatched the goods. Goods issue will be happen from vendor to customer. Clear? So before going to this one, what you need to understand generally, what is the sales process? How many people know about the ST process? Sales process. The sales process is we will get the sales order from the customer. Then we'll be preparing the delivery. Okay. Then we'll be doing the PGI, post goods issue. Then billing to the customer. Then customer pay the amount to our company. Right. This is the process of sales. And if I go to material procurement process, what will be happen procurement process? We creating the purchase order and we receive the goods receipt from the vendor. Okay, and we are verifying the vendor invoice and we are paying the amount to the vendor payment, right? Correct. So the above process is sales process and the below process is procurement process. Okay, now in this third party process, instead of I'm delivering the goods, I'm doing the PGI. So what I'm saying, I'm skipping these two process. Okay, I'm skipping this process. Okay, then what I'm doing here, instead of I'm supplying that, okay, so instead of I'm supplying the goods, what I'm just doing, I'm informing that, okay, to the subcontractor. So I'm informing to the supplier, okay. So please create the. I'm just creating this goods here. Okay. So what I'm doing here from sales order, immediately what I'm doing, I'm just creating the purchase requisition. So my process is how it will be like first PR and PO, right? So what I'm doing from the sales order itself, I'm creating the PR and I'm processing the PO. I'm not receiving the goods and I'm not receiving the goods here. So instead of goods receiving, the vendor will be dispatching the goods to the customer. Okay. So where you will get the stock? To whom will get the stock? To whom will get the stock? From PO.
The customer.
The customer will receive the stock directly from vendor. Okay.
Yeah.
So after PO, what will happen? The goods will be receiving by customer. Then I will be paid a vendor amount invoice and I will be raising the invoice and paid amount and will be raising the billing and customer will be paid amount. Okay, so example is, okay, you can see that Amazon, what will happen, you will be ordering the order in the Amazon, but Amazon warehouse will not sometimes what will happen where Amazon warehouse will not distribute the goods, so it will get from the local vendor who will be the nearest vendor, they will be supplied. That's what they can easily deliver, that 1 day delivery, on time delivery, and single day delivery, and 2 days delivery, that can be possible in this case. Okay, clear? Any questions here? Any questions here?
No.
Okay. Now, so now we need to understand that how to create the sales order in this process. So what is the creation of sales order? The transaction code is VA01. So this is the something new, which is the ST process. So in the real time, ST people will create. Okay. But here we don't have ST people. We need to create the sales order. Okay. Then the system will be creating that purchase request number. Okay. You can go to ME53 and you can see that you can see the PR number display. Okay, so while creating itself sales order, the system will be creating PR in the background, because the system is understanding that this is the third party process and it is creating the purchase request in background. Okay, then from the purchase request number, okay, you can go to this PR and display, you can see, then you can create the PO with reference to PO. So with reference to PR, which is created in the above, okay, then I'll be sending this PO to uh, third party vendor and informing that please supply goods directly. Okay, please supply the goods directly to the customer. Okay, so then once it is done, okay, assuming that the vendor is received the goods, so I received the invoice from the vendor. So that is I'm verifying that vendor. Okay, once the goods are issued to customer. Okay, goods issued to the customer. Then what we'll do once the goods once it is done. So what we'll do the next, immediately I'm just raising to the billing to the customer. Okay, so customer bill will rise. Okay, then customer will be paid the amount to pay, then we'll be paying the amount to the third party. We'll pay amount to third party vendor. Okay, so by creating this billing and customer payment and all, it is a finance, and billing is the ST part. Okay, so again ST will create. Okay, this transaction code is VF01. Clear? Any questions here? Okay.
No, sir.
No. Okay. So before this one, okay. So how the system knows, understanding that whether this is a third party or it is subcontracting or it is how it the system will understood it is a normal sales or it is a third party sales. Okay. So there is a master data change which is required. Okay. So master data change it is required, that is in the metal master record. Okay. So in the metal master record, sales data it is there, sales organization data 2. Okay, there is a tab, it is there you need to be maintained. Okay, item category group should be BANS. Okay, BANS is the third party. Okay, you need to be assigned this one. Okay, so once you assign this one, the material, whenever I'm using this material for the sales order, the system will understood that okay, this is the third party sales, this material always will go for the third party sales. Okay, so then I need to create the purchase requisition in the background. So system will be creating the background, the purchase requisition. Okay, clear? Okay, and the normal, if it is a normal sales, okay, it should be norm, NORM. Okay, if it is third party sales, then it is a BANS. Okay. Any questions here?
No, sir.
Okay. Now let's go to SAP system. Okay. So interview point of view, what are the questions will come? So for the third party procurement process, okay, what is the master data changes which is required? Okay, so you must be tell that, okay, normally all the metal master record and the vendor master record, all this information is common, but there is a change for the metal master record for the third party item good category group should be assigned. That is a BANS. Okay, so let's go to the system. Okay, so now I'm just taking the one material which is like let's say 100 F1 100. Okay, so this is the material number. I'm just planning to go for the third party sales for this material. Okay, now I'll be going to MM02, which is for the master data change, right? Metal master change. Okay, metal master change is MM02. Okay, I'm just going to MM02. Okay, assigning that 100 F1 100 material number. Okay, select views and go to sales organization data 2. Okay, so this is the data which is required to maintain from the SD point of view. In real time, the sales people will be maintaining. Then I just need to be maintain the what is the plan. Okay, so I'll just I will take some other different plan which is like 3000 plan. Okay, and 3000 sales organization, and I will be take this distribution channel. Okay, so don't worry about this sales organization distribution channel and all. Okay, it is all sales related. How we have the purchasing organization and the plans and all, they have the sales organization distribution channel divisions. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now enter. Now if you can see that in the item category group, it is a BANS. Okay, so you must be select this BANS. If you are not maintain this BANS, the system will not be create any purchase requisition in the background. Okay, in the normal sales, okay, it will be norm. Okay, in the normal sales process, it will be like standard item process. Okay, but in this process, I need to be go for the third party BANS. The BANS is, what is the BANS? It is third party. This is the third party item. Okay, clear? This is the only change here.
Sir.
Okay, save. Now I'm just creating the sales order. So you might be not aware about that how to create the sales order, right? In this case, what you can do, okay, you can go to any old sales order number can be taken as a reference. So I'm just taking that. We have the VBAP table for the sales order. Okay, item level. So I'm just entering that my material number. So that I can see that any plant or any material number which is created. Okay, for this, what is the plant here? 3000 plant. What is the plant here? 3000 plant. Okay, so I'm just entering this one. So if you know already the third party item category group, you can enter the third party item category group also. What is the field name? Item category group. Okay, I'm just item category. I'm just entering that. Okay, so in this table level, when you are searching for the sales order, okay, you must be enter the TAS. Okay, third party item. Okay, so in the sales order, it is different. In the metal master, it is different. You can see that will be the converted as a TAS. So let's see, go down. Where is the TAS? Okay, so you can see that here there is a TAS, TR or something it is there, right? So you can see this third party. So what you understand here, when it is a metal master is banned, okay, that bands converted to TAS in the sales order. So in the SO sales order it is the TAS, and in the metal master it is a metal master record it is a bands. Clear? Okay. Now I'm just searching that any old sales orders which is created. I'm just checking that because first time I'm creating the sales order, so I don't know how to process. So there will be one sales order number is there. I'm just taking this sales order number, okay, and go to VA03. Okay, go to VA03 sales order display. So you can see the sales order which is display. Okay, based on this one, I'm just copying and I'm just creating my own sales order. Okay, so /o VA01. I'm creating the sales order now. Okay, so by creating the sales order, what it is required? I need order type, I need sales organization, distribution channel, division, sales office, sales groups, right? So I just go to the header information. This is the header details. You can see here what is the order type. It is OR. Okay, so standard OR. How we have the document type NB and UB and all. Here also it is like standard S4 order is OR. Okay, then sales organization is 301000. Okay, I'm just copying from here only. So I'm not worrying about that what it is exactly because I don't need, because for one process I don't need to be understand what is the sales organization, distribution channel and all. Okay, so in this case you can skip. Okay, just trying to that how to create them. That's all. Okay. Okay, now I entered that all this information which is copying from the existing one. In case if you didn't find any third party related sales order, you can go with normal sales order also. Okay, so in that case what you need to be search TAN. Okay, so in that case what will be happen, this norm will be converted as a TAN. If it is MMR norm it is there, then it will be displayed in the sales order as TAN. Okay, so in this case what will be happen, the system will not create no procurement proposal will be created. Proposal means what is a procurement proposal? That is a PR. Okay, if it is this one, then system will create the system propose the creating procurement proposal. That is a PR. Okay, so again how it is creating, again there is a mapping in the SD side. Okay, there is a schedule line category. Schedule line category. That schedule line category is the CS. Okay, when it is a CS, the system will be creating the PR in the background. Okay, and in this case, the scheduling category is CN. So don't think much on this one. So just understanding only. Okay, so in this case, no PR here. Okay, it will be the normal sales. Okay, so I'm just giving that it is a normal sales, and this is the third party sales. Clear? Any doubts here? I'm talking about the third party sales, not normal sales. Don't confuse on that. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now now I'm just going to that again. I'm just creating the sales order now. Okay, anyway I have the reference of sales order number, right? I can take the sales order number. Instead of I'm entering that all the information, I can just copying that. Okay, I'm just copying that with reference. Okay, I'm just taking the with reference of sales order. Go to order and enter the order number. Okay, and just copy. Okay, so the system will be copying all the information what it is required. Okay, clear? Okay, then you can change the timing when you are planning to get the stock, when is the requested date, all these things, you can enter the details when you are planning to get the stock, all these things, because I just copied from the old sales order. So the dates and all, it is copied from there. Where you want to be changing that, you can change that. Clear?
Sir.
Okay. So this is the one which I'm just copying and enter it. So here, while creating the sales order, what you need to observe here? What you need to observe here? You need to observe that whether item category is toss or not. Okay, if it is not toss, then it is wrong. That is not third party sales. Okay. Okay. Now select the line, go to details. Okay. Then you can see in the schedule lines, there is a schedule line. There you can see the schedule line category is CS. Okay. So in this, when these two are matching only, then the system will be creating the PR. Okay. Sir, again you can ask the question like, sir, how it is possible if it is a CS? This is the configuration from the SD side. I will show you how it will be like. Okay. I'm just searching the F1. Okay. Okay. I'm just searching for the F1 and go to customizing. I'm just going to customizing here. And you can see that when there is a schedule line categories is creating. Okay. So I'm just giving that I'm just informing to the system to create the PR in the background. Okay. I'm just going to that schedule lines category configuration. Okay. So there it will be like define scheduling category. Okay, so now I'm just selecting the CS schedule line. I'm just going to detail. Okay, in the details, what they did, they mentioned that okay, this is the order type NB. So that means purchase requisition has to be created, and this is the item category. This is the account assignment category. Okay, clear? Is it clear? Okay, so based on this mapping, so in future if you are getting the requirement, so the client is asking that I don't want to be use the document type NB for the third party. If they want to use something which is ZNB or something, then you can change here. Okay, so the PR will be creating based on these requirements. Okay, whatever it is mapped here. Clear? Is it clear?
Clear.
Okay, now I'm just going back again. Okay, this is the configuration. Now I'm just saving this sales order number here. Okay, so now the sales order number which is created. Okay, you can see the sales order number. You can go to display, the top, go to display. Okay, this is sales order number. Then go to details. Then you go to schedule line. Then you can see the PR number here. It is the PR number which is created in the background. Clear? Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
now the first step it is completed. The sales order number which is created and the background, the PR number will be generated. Okay. So now this PR number I'm converting to PO. So before going to this, let's go to ME53N and check that whether any release strategy which is there to approve the PR. Okay. Enter PR number here. Okay. Check if is there any release strategy is there. Yes, there is a release strategy is there. So to release the release strategy, what is our transaction code? ME54N. Okay. So go to ME54N, enter the PR number. Okay, enter the PO number, PR number, sorry, PR number. then release. Release all the levels. Okay, clear? So I'm releasing all this and saving this one. Now this PR is releasing. Now here what you need to observe, whether if somebody they are asking about that, whether this is the normal standard PR or third party PR. How you know that whether this is a standard PR or the third party PR? Okay, based on the item category. In the PR also we have the item category. That item category should be third party. Okay, so for subcontracting process L, for third party it is S, for consignment K. Okay, so you need to remember these all. These are all they will ask in the interview questions. Clear? Now the PR was created. Now I'm just converting this PO. Okay, so again, since we are not getting the stock, you can use the account assignment category is third party. Okay, so the first one is third party. So based on the configuration, you can map. Okay, clear? So in the standard PR, there is no item category, account assignment category. But in this PR, third party PR, we are not receiving any stock into my location level. So it should be like item category is third party, that is S, and account assignment category should be one. Okay, so it depends. Okay, one, why we are using, in case I'm not receiving the goods. Okay, even I don't want to be post any logical goods, then I can use the account assignment category 1, that is the third party. Okay, so what is the purpose of the account assignment category? The account assignment category, when the stock which is not coming to my location and it is just something like consumption or it is going to some outside. Okay, if it is not coming to my location, then we are using the account assignment category. Right? So now in this case, item category is S and account assignment category should be 1. In case if you don't want to do the GR, if you want to do some logical GR, then you can put it X. Okay, logical GR is nothing but like a, in the system purpose, I'm just confirming that okay, we receive the stock. Okay, so if you want to create a logical system, you can create or you can skip also. Okay, it depends on the account assignment category what you assigned here. Okay, so again, account assignment category where you are assigning, that already explained in the schedule line category, where you are mentioning that what account assignment category it must be. Okay, so in the standard it will be like 1, third party. Okay, you can see here there is a account assignment category 1. Okay, somebody they change the description, but it is a third party, not fruits. Okay, it is just like a third party. Okay, clear? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions?
No.
I can go to account assignment category and configuration. Okay, if you want to be change the description of the third party item, okay, the account assignment category you can change it, no problem. So that's what we don't need to be disturb the standard, because a number of people they are learning this one. So you must be use your customization. But still people are trying to do the something. But yeah. So I'm just going to the account assignment category. If you see that this is also in the purchasing, and you can see that the configuration which is account assignment and maintain account assignment. Then you go to item category, you can change the description of this one. Okay, so third party, you can see here, go to details, and you can see that there is no GR here, no goods receipt checkbox. If there is a checkbox, it is there, then it is we have the GR. Okay, so this is the configuration. I'm just telling that how it will be controlling. So while it is account assessment category 1, if your system not allowing to do the goods receipt, because in the third party process we don't need to do anything. Okay, that's why there is no checkbox for the goods receipt. Clear? This is the configuration. In case if they're asking to, we want to do goods receipt and all, you can do the checkbox here and put that here non-violated or just something. Okay, and you can see which is X also. Somebody they assigned X, right? You can go X here. Here they said that goods receipt it is required. That means logically here I'm just receiving that. Okay. Okay. Now let's go back. I'm just going back again from the configuration. I just want to create a PO. Okay. Now take the PO PR number and go to ME21 and create a PO. So how to create a PO? By copying from existing purchase requisition number. So I'll just go to outline agreement. I'm just entering the PO PR number and I can enter the vendor number first. Okay, I'll just enter the header information first. Okay, whatever it is required. Okay, so here it is like 3000, right? Let's see this vendor is maintained or not. Okay, that's okay. So 3000 purchase organization and the PR number. What is the PR number here? PR number is this one. So I'll go to PR number, item number, enter and copy. Okay. Now the system is copying all the information which is from PR and sales order. Okay. So now you can see that here it should be account assessment category 1. Okay. In case if it is no goods receipt, and item category always it is standard, which is like a third party. Okay. Now generally in the normal purchase order, the delivery address is our plant address or it may be location address. But in this case, what is the delivery address? So I'm requesting this vendor to send the goods directly to the customer, right? So in this case, what will be happen? The delivery address must be customer address, not my address. Okay, not my our plant address. It is customer delivery address. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Now save. So PO number was created. PO number was created. So any doubts on the third party PO creation? Third party PO? No, no, right? So
Yeah.
the number I'm just entering here. PO number which is created. Okay. Sending this PO to third party vendor. Okay. And informing that please send the goods to the customer. How you are informing? Because you are already informed the delivery address must be customer address, not my address, not my plant address. Clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
And as we said that there is no goods receipt for this. Okay. Based on the account assessment category, that was the control. But here I'm entering that X, then I can do the GR. Okay. So logical GR. It is not actual GR, logical GR. That means
Okay.
system wise, I'm just informing that you can use, you can inform like, okay, I just, vendor is confirmed that they already supply the goods. So customer is also confirmed that they have received the goods. I'm just completing my side to a logical GR. Okay. There is no value for this one. Okay. There's no impact here. Okay. Okay. Now this is PR is the PO not release. Okay. Release strategy ME29N for PO release. Okay. So enter the PO number here.
So the delivery address is picking from the sales order,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
Okay.
Exactly. So because PR is created in the sales order only, right?
Sales order, yeah. Okay.
And moreover, you can see here in the while creating the PR also, I just shown that right created who will be created, how it is created. Data. Did you remember that? So if you go to PR
Yeah.
display, If you go to PR
Who is
display
creating?
here, yeah. So PR, if I go to PR display, okay, the PR which is created, okay, the contact person or okay, can see that the system which is creating indicator is sales and distribution. It is created from sales and distribution. Okay,
Okay.
generally if I just created normally, it is like manually converted or it is coming, right? But in this case, it is like sales and distribution. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
clear? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is also
And
very important. Yeah.
and one small, totally we can in PR how many line items we can create at a time?
999.
999. Okay. So because while testing what I'm doing, I'm just copy some data, but only up to 10 line item it's picking, it's copying in the PR. So
No, while copying you cannot to do, right? Because the online it is like
uh,
10 or 20 it will be displayed. Again, you have to come down. The arrow come down. You have to come. It is okay. So at a time you can
okay.
copy only 10 or right on screen whatever it is possible. It is possible. But
Okay, it will copy on screen only.
yeah, on screen only. Okay.
Okay.
Okay then.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. And ME299, I'm just releasing the PO to okay. And I'm just I'm planning to perform the logical GR. Okay. Now I'm just doing that MIGO. Okay, so you can see that there is no location information, store location because I'm not receiving to my location. So this is a completely account assignment. Okay, you can see that the GL account, sales order number, all this information it is captured here. Okay, all this information which is captured here. Okay, then
Okay.
I'm just posting the logical GR. Okay. Okay, clear?
Hmm.
So now what else we need to do perform here? We need to perform the vendor invoice, right? We need to perform the invoice which we received from the vendor because he already sent the goods. I'm just receiving the invoice from the vendor. I'm performing the invoice here. So the invoice which is like normal invoice how we are doing the same process. There is no change here. Okay, there is no change here. You can calculate and you can pay the amount whatever it is required. Okay. Okay, so that is invoice which is created. So now the finance people they will be paying the amount. Finance people they will be paying the amount. Okay, the invoice which is completed. Now from the customer point of view, from point of view it is completed, but customer point of view again they have to be create the billing and payment, right? They need to be received the payment from the customer. So what they can do, they can go to VF01. VF01 is the transaction code to create the billing from the ST point. Okay, VF01 is the customer bill which is creating. Okay, so enter the sales order number or delivery number. You can enter it here. Since we don't have any delivery number here, you can enter the sales order number and enter. Then system automatically capturing that the invoice which is generating F2 here. The system is generating invoice and you can see the prices and everything and you can see. Okay, clear? So this is the way which we are performing the third party process. Okay, any questions here? So now you can go to VA03, the sales order, third party sales order, and you can see that the history of the ticket. Okay, this is my sales order number, right? You can see here document or flow. So how it is like, okay, the order which is created, purchase order, okay, the purchase order, and this is the purchase order number, and this is the invoice which is a billing. Okay, so once the payment it is the accounting side they cleared and the payment is issued, then it will be cleared. Okay, the sales order will be completed. Any questions here?
Nothing. So usually third party will be monitored by MMP, right?
Yeah,
Third party.
yeah, third party will be done by both SD and MM. 1 minute.
Okay. Okay.
1 minute.